He's in a hurry. Well, look at that. We are back at good old Moon Township Ford for a truck modification. It's been a while since we did this with Mr. Pittsburgh Views that we're meeting up with here, of course, because I don't know how to do anything by myself.
Bruh.
Brian.
I said 445, not 450.
Well, you know why that is? Because I'm picking up energy drinks for you, and it was a freaking long ass line. Here he comes. Brian Pittsburgh Views. I don't appreciate you yelling at me when I call you.
You know, time is money, Michael.
I know, that is very true. Whoa, sorry. Here, Brian, look. See, extra large too. You're gonna be all energized. So we are doing one new modification. It's not my truck, by the way. It's the Raptor. But look at this. Yeah, we're a little behind. 319. How many months is that?
I mean, at least it's got stickers on it. Most of our cars don't have any stickers. I mean nothing.
So yeah, we gotta update the inspection sticker. So obviously do the full inspection and everything, because this is my wife's vehicle. So that's what we're doing first. And then we got a surprise mod for my wife. She doesn't know that we're doing this. She thinks that we're just doing the inspection. So it's gonna be awesome. So Brian, it's been a while since we're doing a truck modification. Like last summer and fall, it was like an every other day occurrence.
Well, your truck was missing for
I know.
for a long time. So.
Yeah. So this will be fun. Wifey's gonna be happy.
Yeah, first Raptor mod. Back for the wheels.
Right. Yeah, we got new wheels coming eventually as well. She doesn't know that either. She doesn't watch my videos, so I can say that. Alright, so this boring inspection stuff is over. But now, from my good friends, once again at 4x4 Truck LEDs, we have pretty much the first upgrade to the Raptor, except for, you know, powder coating the wheels like a year ago. And wifey doesn't know. The thing is, she gets slightly jealous sometimes. She's like, why don't you ever do anything to my truck? And the thing is, like, I can't go crazy with this truck because she doesn't want anything crazy, and that's not really fun when you can't do anything crazy. Like big wheels, you know, massive exhaust, big old tune, you know, make fat, all kinds of, you know, fun stuff like that. And it's her truck, so I don't want her to ride around in something illegal either. But what we have here is new lighting from Baja Designs. Accidentally threw Brian's knife in the trash. Alright. I assume Pittsburgh is helping you on the install. I threw a t-shirt in the box for him. What? Where's my damn t-shirt? There's only one in there.
Look at that, I'm famous now.
See, they're flirting with you here.
I appreciate
They're flirting
that.
with. They want you to go buy a truck, so they can send you a bunch of cool
I
stuff.
might have to do that. Thank you guys.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
No, but jokes aside, I actually have one at home. They're pretty cool. They're good quality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice t-shirt. Nice t-shirt.
Thanks again.
I don't have one of that design though.
What do we have in box number 1?
Yeah, what is in box number 1?
Ooh.
Ah. Look at that.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
And there's more.
So here we have the custom-made harness specifically for the Gen 2 Raptor. Makes things easier for you, Brian. You.
Thank goodness.
And here we got brackets. By the way, 4x4 Truck LEDs is one of the biggest distributors or dealers for Baja Designs on the East Coast. And we live on the East Coast, unfortunately. I mean, it's nice now, but winter. So what we're going to start by doing is loosening these bolts to the bumper support right here. Or
Yes.
we'll do it. Leave a comment down below if you think that Brian should actually buy a truck. Trade in the M4 for a truck. You work more on trucks than you do cars. There's the bracket, Brian. Stainless steel, made in the USA, by the way. There's no China crap.
No Swedish crap on this one.
So the first bracket is just loosely installed here. We're working on the driver's side as well. Sorry for all the noise in the background. We are at a dealership after all. Alright, so now we're installing the brackets. As the lights are obviously going to be hanging down, 3 on each side. And by the way, I mean, we're using Baja Designs. This whole setup with the brackets and everything works for Rigid Industries as well, if that's what you prefer. So what we had to do was reposition this initial bracket. We had it upside down. It's all Brian's fault. So the instructions say to tighten the actual light assemblies on the bracket while it's on the truck, but we're actually taking the whole bracket off and tightening these, not, you know, fully torque them down or anything, but tighten them before we put the actual, because it's hard to reach for poor Brian in there.
It is indeed.
See, that's a lot easier. Alright, so now we're starting to like kind of angle every light here to see where it looks best. That's actually the trickiest part.
Yeah, because if we go
Get it to look like symmetrical and good.
It's going to be too high.
Right, and that looks stupid now because one is angled that way. And
yeah,
right. I'm just saying, like, that's the tough part. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, it's trying to line up. We're trying to line up 4 things at once. So
I know.
It's cumbersome, but once we get it tight, snug down, we'll still be able to move them just a little bit.
Yeah, because all these bolts here are not fully tightened, and the actual bracket bolt that holds these brackets where the lights sit is not completely tightened either. And you know, once you kind of feel like you have this perfectly, and then you get your arms in there and tighten it, they might move a little bit, but whatever. I trust you, Brian. Yeah, I like it. I think my wife will like it too.
Sure hope so.
She better.
Yeah.
So once we have the brackets positioned and tightened up exactly the way we want it, all we have left is the harness, and then that hooks up to the upfitter switches that are in every Raptor, and then we can try them out and see what it looks like. Now, we did do the inspection and everything and rotate the wheels and the tires, so that's why these wheels are off. I mean, it's definitely easier to do all this with the wheel off, so if you have a lift and you want to make this process a little simpler, take the front wheels off. So we learned something here regarding the upfitter switches, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize they just have the wires and they have them taped off and dead-ended right here, so they're easy to access and tap into.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the way it should be.
Yeah,
because the truck has upfitter wires.
Right.
If it was like super complicated, no one would want to mess around with it.
That's correct.
All right, so we're gonna test this out here. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, baby. It looks good.
Yeah, I thought the wiring was going to be the hardest part, and that was by far the easiest.
Yeah. So we got all the wiring done here, or Brian did. We lost the original battery terminal connector in here somewhere. We couldn't find it, so Brian concocted something, and now it works. But yeah, we're just gonna tidy this up a little bit, and then we're gonna tighten all this up and, you know, tidy up the harness. All right, so just with the new fogs installed, without them even being on, it looks good just having the extra LED lighting there, without even being illuminated. All right, so turn on one by one. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, it looks sweet. Man, that looks good. Yeah, I like it. So we went with, you know, clear LEDs for all 3 of them. You can obviously choose amber for one of them or all of them or whatever, but yeah, they're bright.
Very bright.
Brian doesn't like lighting.
I like it, I just don't want to look at them.
No, they are bright for sure. I mean, you don't have to have all 3 on at the same time. You can have one or in the middle or whatever. Yeah. So we'll jump in here. So it's 1 auxiliary switch per light. So for auxiliary 1, it's the inside light, 2, it's the middle, and 3, it's the outside light. So now all that's left is to drive home and surprise wifey. The first mod for the Raptor. I think she's gonna like it. I'm not sure actually. I think she is.
Even with them off, it looks
yeah, I know.
Cool.
Even with them off, I mean, you don't really have to utilize them. It just looks good because, you know, all Raptors with this front bumper, they just have like a gigantic hole here.
Yeah, they look like they're supposed to be there.
Yeah. So big thanks once again to Brian, Pittsburgh Views. Everyone go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. He really wants subscribers. No, but he's a good guy. He creates content. Just uploaded his 100th video. So yeah, everyone go check out Brian's channel.
Thank you.
And I think by the time that I get home, it's going to be a lot darker, so that'll be cool. All right, Brian. Thanks, dude.
Yep.
I'll see you next time. Isn't that dope?
So that's why you took it.
Yeah, I said it was just going to be for the inspection and stuff, but we did the inspection. So look, now we're legal. So you see these upfitter switches here? So this is for, forget if the inner or the outer. This is for middle. So you can just do 1, 2, or all of them. Isn't that cool? So, you know, there's 3 other ones here, but we don't have that hooked up. So now you have your first modification on the Raptor.
As long as it's nothing to the engine.
So
no,
this
I
is
don't
like
want
something
any,
little subtle.
I don't want any modifications.
We're gonna do more stuff eventually that you don't know about. Well, you say you know, but you don't know. She never wants to be on video, so.
Not that I never want to be. I just don't want you to film me when I'm like, when I look like I just freaking worked out or woke up and
you're
had
so
a
ugly.
bedhead.
Why don't you go in there and flip those 1, 2, and 3? Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, it gives it a completely different look. Yeah, just have the middle ones on. That looks good too. Yeah. So do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, I really like it. All right, so there it is, the big reveal. Although she didn't want to be on video, so I had to like force her to like take a look. First, she didn't even see what it was, and then she did. You know, it's like, oh, it's those. But anyhow, there it is, the first modification to the Raptor, and I like it. The thing is, you can adjust them as well. I got to do a proper test up against the wall here when it's really dark, and then we'll adjust them so they're actually pointing in the right direction for lighting and so on. Now they might be a bit bright to drive around with all 3 of them on each side all the time. So yeah, we're gonna have to check that as well. So huge thanks once again to 4x4 Truck LEDs, my go-to company when it comes to LED lighting for the F-150 and now also the Raptor. So check them out if you're in the market for anything that has to do with truck lighting. I'll leave their link in the description. You actually save 10% on your whole order when you use AutoVlog at checkout. So that's something to keep in mind. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a huge thumbs up if you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already. And you want to, please subscribe and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright, so this part that we're going to do right now is for the people that usually make it to the end of the video. And what I'm going to do is show you guys some behind the scenes. Because it's not always smooth sailing when I make these type of videos. You know, having my wife in the video, it's not like she never wants to be part of the videos or be on camera, but she wants to sort of like be ready and all that stuff. And you know, I'm a man, she's a woman, we think differently. I think she's beautiful at all time. Many times I think she looks the best when she just wakes up in the morning, but she feels otherwise. So when I pull up yesterday to show her the lights and kind of like, look, here's what we did and stuff, she was like, I don't want to be on video right now, stop filming, you know, that kind of thing. She was on a phone call as well, so you know, I am surprising her. So, you know, I mean, in her defense, like, she wasn't ready. And it was pretty late at night. She was just chilling out. But, you know, I just want to show some behind the scenes stuff. Because the camera was on. And us, like, kind of going back and forth, bickering a little bit. And that's just real life stuff. I try to be, you know, authentic on this channel. And, you know, you put together a video quickly. I mean, you edit a lot of footage and put together like 11, 12, 13, 14 minute video, whatever it is, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into making a video like this. So just to end here, I'll leave you guys with some behind the scenes footage. I'll see you next time.
I'm asking, I don't want that to look. You have to understand that about this sometimes, babe. It's every time. Well, because you do it when it's like, I'm getting ready for bed or I just worked out or something. You never do it when I look nice. Like the other day at Cars and Coffee, could you have done it that day? No, I was dressed.
We didn't do this then.
Right. You do it when, you always get me spontaneously whenever I look like dog shit. These.
Yes, these.
Yeah, they're nice. I like them. I was gonna say they're sweet.
You like them?
Yes.